boys and girls. We're going to do another sink or float activity. So remember, we're going to need a jar that we can put water in and some supplies. So our supplies today is going to be some coins. You guys see? Some tinfoil and some number cards. So what we're going to do first is decide what our coin does when we put it into the water. We're going to guess or predict. Remember our words that we were practicing? Our guess or our prediction means we're going to decide what's going to happen to this. Is it going to sink down to the bottom, or is it going to stay floating on top? So let's make our prediction. I think it might sink, or maybe float. I don't know. So let's see. You ready to put it in the water? It sunk down to the bottom. Do you see that? There it is. So now we're going to use our tinfoil. We're going to make a little boat. There's my little example one. But should we use a big piece of tinfoil or a small piece of tinfoil? I think a big piece of tinfoil. So this is how we're going to make our boat. You guys are going to fold up the sides and make little walls all the way around, because in a boat it holds things. And when you get those walls all the way up, you want to use your strong pinching fingers and pinch them really tight to make those walls nice and strong, just like a boat. And then when you're all done, it looks like this, kind of like a little cup. And so now it can hold things, like our coins. So we're going to guess or predict what's going to happen to our tinfoil boat when we put it in the jar of water. Is it going to float on top or sink down to the bottom? Let's see. Ready? It stayed floating on top. Now we get to add our coins. We're going to do our number one first. Ready to do our number one? Let's use our magic markers to write it out. Start at the top and down you run. That's the way you make a one. All right, number one, here it goes. It stayed floating on top in the boat. What about if we do a number two? Ready to write it out with me? Candy cane, add a shoe. That's the way you make a two. Here's our number two coin. It stayed floating on top. What about if we had three? Around the tree, that's the way you make a three. Let's try it. It's still floating on top. Made a pretty strong boat. What about if we do number four? Ready to add number four? Down and over, down some more. That's the way you make a four. Here goes number four into the boat. It's still floating. What about number five? Short neck, belly fat. Mr. Five wears a hat. Ready? Still floating. Number six. Make a C, then in you go. That's the way you make a six, you know. Here it goes. It's still floating. What about seven? Across the sky and down like Devon. That's the way you make a seven. Oh, still floating. What about our classroom number 8? Around the tree. Or I'm sorry, make an S, but don't you wait. Come back up to make an 8. Look, it's still floating. What if we do, oh no. Before we got to number 9, it did what? It sunk down to the bottom, didn't it? on number 8, just like our classroom number. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye!